Hey, this is Brian again, and I'd like to ask you to do a favor. We can't do this work without people like you, so if you can, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about Bring Back the Porch.
There's a lot of stigma that surrounds dementia, and a lot of people kind of hold off getting a diagnosis. This is kind of why we walk, is to reduce that stigma and bring awareness and to let people know that they're not alone in this experience, right? And there is support and help for them.
This episode of Bring Back the Porch brought to you by Bernie Leahy, River Street Realty. Let's get you home. May 30th is the IG Management Walk for Alzheimer's in Medicine Hat. Chantal Paterson is with us from the Alzheimer Society of Alberta and the Northwest Territories to share the story. Welcome to the porch.
Thank you.
How many years have they been doing this now?
They've been doing it for a number of years. They did shut down over COVID, but we've been kind of bringing it back. So probably the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Now.
I was looking through the information on the IG Wealth Management website and about the walk, and I was floored by a lot of things. Mm-hmm. The amount of money that this walk has raised is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's like $60 to $70 million.
Yep. Yeah, everybody walks all across Canada. So all the provinces join in, and in Alberta, in Northwest Territories, we're walking on May 30th and 31st.
So 2 days, but here in Medicine Hat, just the 30th.
Just the 30th in Medicine Hat, yeah.
And the walk here is at the Central Park.
Yep, the Kiwanis Central Park. Everybody knows it as the Whale Park here in Medicine Hat.
Yep. Yeah, it's a beautiful area. The trees should all be out in leaf. And what does the route look like?
So we just walk along the inside of the park. We usually walk around 2 or 3 times, or as often or as much as people want to walk.
So you're not looking for athletes here.
We're not looking for athletes. If people want to run it, they can. We had one little kid last year run around the park. I don't know how many times, but he was a trooper. But yeah, and if someone doesn't feel up to walking around the park, that's okay. We just want people to come out.
The number of Canadians who suffer from Alzheimer's or other dementia, I think the numbers here is 750,000. And Alberta, I think it's in the 60,000 range. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, so in Alberta alone, it's 60,000 people as of our landmark study back in 2024. If you think about it, that's about the population of Medicine Hat. That number is expected to increase 286% by 2050, so in less than 25 years. Yeah. That would bring that number up to about 23,000, right? So quite a significant amount.
Yeah. Now, the money that is raised in this walk, does it stay here in Medicine Hat?
Yeah, so the money that is raised in the walk helps to promote the vital programs that we have. In Medicine Hat, we do care partner support groups. We do support groups for early stage, people who are in the early stages of dementia. We do education programs as well, like our First Link. Those are monthly programs. But beyond that, we also have a lot of online programs that we can offer. So yes.
Maybe we should talk a little bit about the services that you do have here in Medicine Hat, particularly for someone who may be newly diagnosed. And the family, I think, is involved heavily in this.
Yeah, so we support care partners and people living with dementia. We like to get the information and resources available to them sooner in their experience than later, because it kind of avoids those crisis situations that can arise pretty quickly. So we do in-office visits. We can meet people one-on-one. Basically, however people need support, we try and support them, and we try to remove those barriers. Like I mentioned, our online programs. We do have some rural programs as well. But yeah, we do.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that is like when you hear that word, either the dementia or Alzheimer's. I think it was Nancy Reagan when she talked about her husband, the former president. Yeah. She called it the long goodbye.
Yeah, it's definitely, there's a lot of stigma that surrounds dementia, and a lot of people kind of hold off getting a diagnosis. This is kind of why we walk, is to reduce that stigma and bring awareness and to let people know that they're not alone in this experience, right? And there is support and help for them.
Do you have any stories you can share from the walk, people in the past, and maybe how they show up to support others?
Oh, man. Yeah, there's lots of stories. So we have people coming from all ages. We've had babies in strollers. We've had older people join us. We've had people come in and, like I mentioned, just sit where they haven't been able to walk, but they've come in support because they've experienced, they've either known somebody with dementia, or they've cared for somebody with dementia, or they live with dementia, right? So we do have, we have some people that come. We do have a person living with dementia that talks about the walk and talks about how important it is for us to be here as a society, and just knowing that they're not alone and that they're able to get information and the resources that they're able, that they need in the situation that they're in, right? Because each situation is individual to each person and family.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just knowing that we have the programs available, like the support groups for them.
The walk itself, you're not allowed to bring pets, although a service dog is allowed.
Yes. Yeah. We don't. Yeah. We try to keep away from pets. Not everybody enjoys having a pet around, but if it is a registered therapy dog or a service dog, then yeah, we can definitely bring them.
Now, the route itself, I think, is only 1 kilometer. Is that
Yes.
the total commitment you have to make, or can you do 5 if you want, 10?
You can do however much you want. Yeah.
So how does the donation work then?
So donations, people can donate at the walk. They can donate online at walkforalzheimers.ca. They can register for the walk online as well. We are going to have some registration in our office for people that don't have access to internet. May 20th, they can come in. We'll be at the mall. We'll be at the farmers market. So we'll be available to people if they want to register for the walk or just donate. And
they can come and donate at the park as well, I believe.
they can. Yep, they sure can. And we accept cash, check, credit, and debit. So
Okay.
any transfer. Yeah.
Okay, now when people are planning to walk, there's a little walk kit, I think, online. Can you run through some of the things that people should know before they go?
If people want to bring their own chairs, because we do have a barbecue afterwards, and there's limited picnic tables and chairs at Central Park. But yeah, we basically, when they come, they'll get a T-shirt, and we supply the barbecue. We'll have some yard games there. Bring your sunscreen, your smile, hats, whatever it is to make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, you really don't know in May what you're going to get. It could be blazing hot, it could be cold and windy and rainy, but you go regardless.
We go. If the weather is really bad, we will reschedule it, but we haven't had to. I think 2021 was the last year we had to reschedule.
Okay.
And that was due to the forest fires and the smoke.
Yeah, that is always a wild card, is that atmospheric condition. If you have smoke and you have elderly people, better to leave them inside.
It is, yeah.
If I want to volunteer, what does somebody do to volunteer?
Come talk to me, and I will sign you up. So there is lots of opportunity to volunteer at the walk. It does take a lot to put on an event like this. And we want to make sure that everybody is comfortable and well looked after while they're there. So
what kind of activities would a volunteer have to help out with?
So we do a setup. We kind of do a walk route there. We just monitoring kind of this the crowd, just checking and seeing what they're needing. We have like water station, serving cake or donuts. We'll have coffee. Starbucks is coming and giving us some coffee that day. So, help with doing that, help with registration, handing out T-shirts, even kind of manning those yard games and whatnot.
IG Wealth Management is the national sponsor. Any other sponsors you would like to give a shout out to?
So we have Costco that is sponsoring. And then we also have Sobeys is sponsoring the barbecue, and Mike's Meats as well. So they are coming in. Steve English is coming and barbecuing for us. And they're taking care of that food for us. So
May the 30th is the day. And if anybody wants more information or they want to come to your office, how do they find you?
So we are on 3rd Street, 412 3rd Street. Here in Medicine Hat, we are in the Core Association building. on the side entrance, so kind of right beside where the Y Thrift is. You just buzz in and somebody will let you in and you can come and chat with us. You can give us a call at 1-866-950-5465. My extension is 602. Or you can even just send us an email as well. So.
Okay, so there's lots of ways to get a hold of you, and also the website.
The website. So our provincial website is helpfordementia.ca. You can get all that information on there as well. But the official walk website is walkforalzheimers.ca.
Okay, easy to find.
Easy to find, yeah.
And you have a couple of hours on the 30th of May to come and take part and to donate to a worthy cause. Chantelle, you're the person to talk to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Anything else you wanted to add?
No, we just want people to come out, whether, you feel like walking. We just want to see your faces. We like connecting. It's a good opportunity to connect with people. It's a good opportunity to let people know who are experiencing dementia or caring for somebody living with dementia that they're not alone, right? And that there is support in the community for them. So,
Chantelle, thank you for the visit.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.